Hello gamers and welcome back to my Playing Every Division series in WARNO and the review of my game against Ataqua, playing with El Bueno against second motorized, division, the Czech ones. So let's see what we can learn. We talked a bit about the game in the stream already. So I think that based on Hippie's, map suggestions for the vote, I was on the bad side. Because also red can defend this theoretically from here quite nicely, alpha. But he did not attack alpha. He went all into delta. And I could not capture golf really. And that left me with 1 point less. Also check out Ataqua's channel. It's he's got WARNO, but also other games. It's a German channel, VampiroGaming. So still deploying. Yeah, I forgot to start moving these units. That's obviously really bad. And we can see from the initial deployment, he's already going hard into delta. I'm also going into it. I'm going to lose this vehicle. It's a bit too aggressive. And he actually has good units here. I will learn from that for my deck as well. SRN and SPHS combined. SHPS for also the anti-tank, and they have military police, so this is like a good combo. My units arrived way too late. I didn't actually deploy any record troops. I totally forgot. In the initial deployment, which is very stupid because, you know, you get some intel and you have also a forward deployment. Here I already lose one vehicle. I might lose another one. I think I'll lose another one. So my push to the center already failed, basically, thanks to this unit here. I finally unload, but it's only the military police, which is decent for submachine gun fire. Still have quite a few troops here that try to take them out, but yeah. I also have one Ihawk just in case. I guess it's better to buy a fighter plane instead of a AA, unless it's like some small manpads, which I don't have in this division, I think. I'm not quite sure now. Because you can then also attack helicopters, and you can basically use your plane anywhere. So I just got into here. I've got some defenders here. Now I've got the cluster bomber. Yeah, we missed the drop off, but I think it was okay. HE and cluster. No, he stunned that, but the BMP is now firing. I might have to try the grenades. They also have more range. I don't withdraw them or anything, but I think they would have died anyway. He's now starting with artillery. Later on I will actually find the supply point and kill it. But I lost so many troops in the initial deployment that it was really hard for me to get in. But as you can see here, let's go to my view. I don't see anything. And also someone commented it under one of the recent videos. I should really go, you know, to the contact line and find out where the enemy is, because there's no one here. I could have gone into one of these houses easily. I mean, he's shelling it obviously, but still. Yeah, I'm building up some tanks. Troops are coming in. But obviously he sees my tanks. really shit deployment. He sees it from up here. Because he's now very, very nicely deployed here with those double teams. This is something I will copy, I can already say that. And then I was kind of securing this, just in case. But nothing happening here. This is like entirely open. Oh, I think. Wait 1 second. Yeah, basically entirely open. With just one recon unit, which is enough. In particular, if you've got then some helicopters or artillery or something, it can quickly intervene. This helicopter, I think, is going to find the forward supply point. Now what I was trying to do here is shoot at his artillery by not shooting at where the artillery is, but shooting somewhere else. But I tried like twice or 3 times, it never worked. You can see this is all red. For too many troops here in the south that are doing nothing. Also, I've only got like 1 artillery piece. The second one is only coming now. I think 1 more would have been needed. And there's no sort of defense here. So, for example, I need to remember these houses are actually quite nice to check this out. But their bomb drop was nice. Lots of supply coming in now. Here we see he's circling. I think he killed my... yeah, with seed, I think. He actually brings the KMGU. It did a lot of damage. I actually thought it's, you know, it takes so long to recharge. He brings the Sigint unit. I think it's very good optics and no GSR, but Sigint, which is nice. If you migrate in particular and you can triangulate the position of the enemy. Now I've realized I need some ATGMs. Well done me. But the positioning is really bad because I don't know the map too well, and I can easily go into some of these houses here, and now I'm wasting the unit basically. Let's check. Yeah, and he can see my tank here still, and even this unit in the open. I wonder where from. It must be like one of these guys. Yeah, this unit here. So this is quite the amazing house actually. Artillery going for the coup, but to no effect because he moved it. That's something I also need to do more. We're going to cluster him here. This was a guess. I think there was nothing, if I saw it correctly. Going for the coup again, but it's moving. This is too aggressive here. Command vehicle is coming. He spotted me here with some of the recon units, I guess. But he can actually only see 1 of my units, but still. Already the artillery here. And not, yeah, no, there's the command vehicle. This was the military police. Commander sitting in here. Not going forward, and he's actually not even in the zone. That's something I later on tried to copy, you know, get into the zone and then go out again to save the unit. Now this is my push here, and I did have Eyehawks, but I did not wait long enough. He spots me already, I think. Yeah, look. No, not yet, but he will spot me in a second. And then a lot of planes will come. Now he sees me. He's got his cluster bomber. And now the Eyehawks are here. But not good enough. All these tanks will die now to this cluster bomber. They are now recharging. He drew the artillery out. will all go. 3 tanks and more. One hit. And that's not going to be enough to kill it. There's also no supply. Yeah, so that was like kind of the game changer. If I had managed to break into here, I could have maybe hold it to at least keep like stop the tick. And then this could have been contested maybe. Now I'm moving out. Now he's actually pushing through to the contact line, which is a smart thing. Because I have lots of ITOs here, I need to have more normal infantry next to my ITOs, I think. Just in case, like a second line of defense. I'm now getting replacement troops and trying to break through. It's kind of working a little bit. But there's already his T-72 coming. There's the cluster bomb. I'm not managing to take out his Air Force 2 Hawks. Is it still 2? Maybe not, because he probably now killed them with the seed. It's just not enough. Tank down. And this is basically the GG at this very moment. Actually, after the cluster strike. And now this is like just the consequences of the poor trades up here and my bad unit distribution with all the units being here. Lots of points here being unused. I should have potentially shifted and attacked this point. And I think I will surrender in a few moments. At least I hope so. Or was I still hopeful somehow? Yeah, with the helicopter. Yeah, there's the surrender. KD was actually not too bad. G cluster, that's a good unit. The tanks did okay. Mortar did, the howitzer did okay. Hawks did not great enough. Yeah, these initial losses were really bad. The Danas were pretty damn good. The seaplanes helped, but actually killed less than I thought. So now let's look at the deck and adjust it. But I think I might have to load it again because in the meantime I've played with I've played on the normal patch, so just 1 second. Okay, I've imported it. I did save it or export it before. So things we need to change. I think the helicopter just doesn't cut it in 1v1. We need to bring this vehicle, even though I don't like it. At least it has smoke. And it's quite fast. We need to think about this as well. Okay, artillery. We've got this. And I'm actually inclined to try out the grenade launcher instead. The reason being the better range. Aiming time 3 seconds, reload time 4 seconds. It's obviously faster. But yeah, I think it's worth trying that out. And also it comes with, can come with fighting vehicles. This one even has no smoke. And it's very fast. I mean, the Santana is also fast. But I think this is something I want to try out. Now this here actually has a decent vet curve, so I will go for double vet. can't bring all of them anyway, I think. Milan, that was okay. Yaito. Milan 2. Unfortunately, the vehicle only has the Milan 1. Zapadores. Come with the Tower, that's fine. Fusileros Mando. Fusileros BMR. One with the 50 cal, one with the Lug 40, and then we've got the Fusileros M64. They are slow, but come with the Tower. 50 cal, the M113. Is there anything I want to change? I do want to change one thing, and that is try out this beefy infantry squad here. And I'm going to... Thing is, it can only come in the Tower, which is slow. So... They are 10. They are 11. Yeah, I'm going to remove these guys and put them in instead. Because it's 11 men. Got enough Fusileros BMR. Yeah, and I don't bring this. Tank gun. Okay. Artillery tab. It feels to me like I'm not going to use this anyway, to be honest. I mean, the idea is nice, but I don't have the points. I will keep this for smoke. And then we'll see what else we take. Maybe I take this, but then I would also need the forward supply point, actually. And it's not really good. We'll see about that, but it's only 1 point slot, so what I could do is like drop this, get the forward supply point, and I don't have forward deployment anyway, forward deployment, so I could try to use this. I mean, it was really annoying to me when it was used against me. So let's try it, and we've got this vehicle to, you know, carry around the ammunition from the rear. Tank tab, I would have loved to have more tanks, but I think those TOW2s are really good. And yeah, this one would be nice, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to change that. Recon tab. I do want the tank instead. Getting this extra punch and capabilities. I will remove one of these vehicles, and it's going to be this one. The exceptional optics didn't help me that much. I can't bring all the vehicles anyway, so let's just go for the more tanks, which is what we need. And then also Tiradors, I must not forget to deploy them. That's kind of like the thing. Okay, AA tab. The Vitobo is really shit, but it's all I've got, I think. This is just a Bofors. This is like 120 mil and this is 220 mil. Let's compare it with the... I could go for the stationary one. I mean, that's obviously an option. The price is significantly better. And to, you know, protect my flanks against helicopters, this would do enough. And this is not really good to help my push anyway. Unfortunately, there are no man pads. Let's compare these two. Exactly the same stats, okay, as to be expected. And this one actually... it's better range against aircraft. Worse accuracy. Worse servo length. but it actually has good stealth. So let's remove this for a moment. So this doesn't have good stealth. This does. (2,650-meter range against helicopters, which means it outranges a lot of ATGMs. And this is 10 points more. Red curve is the same. I think I'll go for this cheap option to safeguard my flanks against helicopter surprises. Or shall I go for the Bofors? I don't know. I will go for the cheap one, and I upgrade it once because I think 6 is enough. Helicopters, only this option, and I'm going to keep it because it's only 1 point. Air Force, 3 AA fighters and the cluster HE cluster mix. I think I'm inclined to squeeze in this plane. It can help a little bit against helicopters, and it can help against individual ATGM squads. I think it's worth trying out. 4 planes have to be enough. Even though they're not very good. Okay, let's try it like this. I will now rename it to play because it's like my play, how I play now. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until then, bye for now.